What is up guys, Frantic here, and today I'd like to welcome you to my very first video in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And today what you guys are going to be watching is my very first game of playing Infinite Warfare, besides the beta of course. I literally turned the game on, made my class with the NV4 with a red dot sight, and put on that weird ass camo that they gave you for pre-ordering the damn game. And yeah, I just started up Team Deathmatch, and this is my first game, which honestly was pretty damn good. And so after putting a decent amount of hours into this game, I can honestly say that Call of Duty could have made a worse game. In all honesty, this game is not nearly as bad as what people can and will say about it, and plus it is 10 times better than what we were shown in the beta. And of course, obviously this isn't what the Call of Duty community wanted in the next Call of Duty. They didn't really want the advanced jump movements that are seen in Infinite Warfare. I know I for a fact did not want to see that return to Call of Duty. Plus the futuristic aspect of the game is something that people are kind of getting tired of. And with the last 5 or 6 Call of Duties all being set within some range of the future, it's honestly getting a little tiring seeing all these creative ideas, although they are creative ideas and I appreciate them for what they are, and the fact that they can think of such far-fetched things like this. But in all honesty, Call of Duty just needs to get back to its roots, like with Modern Warfare Remastered coming out, and just going back to this modern day era of warfare and those kinds of weapons, just knowing that they're there and being able to play with, and these are the guns that are actually being used out there in the world, not some space designed NV4, is just really cool to use in some sort of video game. Don't get me wrong, the guns in this game are pretty much all the same throughout Call of Duty history. Like the NV4 is pretty much just like an M4, but the fact that it's not even called an M4 and the fact that they had to create some sort of quote-unquote new weapon to add in the game is kind of just silly nowadays. But one thing I do have to say about Infinite Warfare is that out of all these future games, it's definitely not the worst that I've played. In my opinion, Call of Duty Ghosts is probably the worst Call of Duty, let alone the worst futuristic Call of Duty game, as well as, you know, Advanced Warfare was pretty fucking shitty. Black Ops 3 was, you know, it wasn't that bad for, you know, the movement system that they had, which was also incorporated into Infinite Warfare. But Infinite Warfare could have definitely been a lot worse. You know, the movements could have been a lot worse and overpowered. The time to kill could have been, just like the beta where it's completely fast, but then I think the time to kill was slightly increased, or decreased at least, in, you know, the full release of the game. So yeah, this game could have pretty much been Call of Duty Ghosts 2 and be an absolute trash garbage piece of shit where you just don't want to play it and you just absolutely want to trade in the game. But I honestly think Infinite Warfare has some sort of play value to it. And you know, the game itself is actually not that bad. The gameplay itself is not that bad. The weapon balance is pretty good from what I've experienced in the 2 to 3 hours that I've been able to play the game. And I feel like a lot of people will disagree with that opinion. You know, a lot of people are going to say that this game is absolute trash and no one wanted it and, you know, it's just no one should even play it. But honestly, I think it has some sort of play value, like I just said, that it will have a target audience and it will have that player, like, you know, community that will honestly really like this game. And I'm kind of in between. Like, I like this game, I also don't like this game. But for what it's worth and for what it is, it's actually not that bad of a game. And so with the direction Call of Duty is going, I mean, it's getting so much more fast-paced. I mean, if you compare this game to, say, you know, Modern Warfare Remastered, the type of playing is just absolutely, completely contradictory. Call of Duty 4 is a lot more slower, it's a lot more technical, it's a lot more strategic. Meanwhile, if you play Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3 or even, you know, back in the day of Modern Warfare 3, it's just so much more fast-paced and it's just so much more run and gun. And there's a lot less thinking to do when, you know, running around the map. You know, it's just, it's so different that you can almost not even compare the two. And so there are some pros to this game, such as, you know, not being an absolute complete piece of shit, being able to be somewhat playable, and not somewhat, but you know, it's honestly more playable than Call of Duty Ghosts or Advanced Warfare, at least to me. And you know, the fun factor is there, the attempts of making a good game is there. You know, you can tell they put a lot of time into weapon balance and, you know, making sure that this game on launch was at least halfway decent. And so I think the problem is the game is that coming out with Modern Warfare Remastered isn't necessarily the best thing for the game itself. I know that people really were looking forward to Modern Warfare Remastered, but As for Infinite Warfare, it kind of puts it at a handicap because there's going to be that very large majority of audience that is going to be playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and then there's going to be that really small audience of people wanting to play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and that is completely understandable. A lot of people came into the Call of Duty community with the advanced movement in Advanced Warfare Black Ops 3 in this game, and then a lot of people came into the community back in the day when Call of Duty 4 was the newest Call of Duty coming out, and that is also completely understandable. From my point of view, I came in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and in all honesty, they're two completely different games, and they're two games that I both enjoy playing a lot. And in all honesty, I've almost become accustomed to the new advanced movement, and it just makes the game so much more fast-paced that I find myself doing a lot better in these newer games. Like when I played Black Ops 3, my kill-death ratio for Team Deathmatch, which is the game mode I play a lot, was over 2.0. Playing Modern Warfare Remastered again, it's just my KD is literally just 1.4, and you can really tell the difference in game styles. Is that I'm so much better as a run and gun kind of player in Infinite Warfare than I am as a sit back, relax, and be careful kind of player in Modern Warfare. And so in conclusion, I can't really say that Infinite Warfare is a horrible game. I cannot agree with a vast majority of the community and say that this is a piece of shit. I can honestly say that playing this game and knowing that this is the Call of Duty that was produced for the next year, I'm honestly not that upset about it. When Ghost was the Call of Duty, I was fucking livid and I couldn't stand that game. When Black Ops 3 was announced with all the movement, I wasn't too excited, but I lived with it. When Advanced Warfare was out, I fucking hated every single fucking minute of that game. So yeah, Infinite Warfare could be one of those games, but in all honesty, out of the future movement, I think this is right up there with Black Ops 3. I mean, it's not that great of a game, but it's also not that bad, and I think people should really sit down and give this game a chance once they are bored or done with Modern Warfare Remastered. And who knows when that time will come. It could be tomorrow, it could be a month from now, it could be 6 months from now. But in all honesty, if you ask me, I think a lot of people should give this game a chance because I feel like it really deserves that chance. I mean, it's really not that bad of a game. And so yeah, my first impressions are, honestly, just really give this game a chance. I think if you honestly sit down and put a couple hours into this game, a lot of people will realize that, yeah, this game isn't as bad as I thought. It's not nearly as bad as its beta, and it definitely could be a lot worse. And that concludes my very first video of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, just giving you a brief synopsis of my experiences in the game. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you guys want to see more videos, make sure to crush that subscribe button. It'll really mean a lot. And make sure to follow me on Twitter for news on when I be uploading. And yeah, guys, that concludes this video. My name is Frantic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!
Good job. The commander will be pleased.